Hello, let me ask you a question. What images spring to mind when you think of Tbilisi? Well, for many, it's the old town. It features on all the brochures and postcards. So join me today as I take you on a tour of Tbilisi's old centre. Our first stop is the Leaning Tower of Tbilisi, as it's come to be called.
It looks old, but it was actually built in 2010 and made to look older. Inside is a small puppet theatre. Twice a day at noon and 7 p.m, you can see a show called The Circle of Life. It's the story of a man and woman and takes you through the various stages of their lives.
It was created by the renowned Georgian puppeteer Rizo Gabrieliadze.
On the hour, a window opens at the top and an angel strikes the bell. The old town is an architectural delight. Wherever you go, you'll see wonderful buildings and their charming wooden balconies. Many of these buildings have now been restored for future generations to enjoy.
This is Erekle, the second street, named after the Georgian king. It's a great place to come, grab a coffee and some food. And at night, it's all lit up, so it looks really nice. Tbilisi's old town is mostly made up of 19th century architecture. There used to be a lot of older buildings here as well, but most of them were destroyed during the Persian invasion of 1795. And so we arrive at Meidan Square. It's at the centre of the old town and used to be a trading post on the Silk Road. Now it's a place where you can come and buy a souvenir, grab a coffee, or fill your stomach with khachapuri. Underneath this square is Meidan Bazaar. It's a tunnel which runs from one side all the way to the other.
The tunnel is lined with shelves selling fridge magnets, jams, hats, clothes, paintings, books, and many other things. Much of what you see has been handcrafted locally. Generally, there are no prices listed, so you might need to do a bit of haggling to make sure you get a bargain. It's an interesting place and definitely worth a look.
And this is where Tbilisi began, and these are the famous Sulphur Baths. Legend has it that the King of Iberia came here and was so impressed with the hot springs and their potential healing powers that he decided to build Tbilisi here. Tbili means warm.
Because Tbilisi is located on the old Silk Road, people used to stop here and bathe before continuing on their long journey. Many local people, especially the elderly, come here for the healing properties of the sulphur. Apparently it helps to treat eczema, arthritis and digestive problems.
A lot of the buildings in the old town could benefit from some TLC, while others sit precariously on the edge, hanging on to the cliffside. Just look up there. I'm not sure I'd trust that balcony.
Of course, it's all part of Tbilisi's charm. The balconies, wooden facades, and narrow cobbled streets ascending up the hill. In the gorge, people used to congregate to do their laundry. This area hasn't changed much since that time.
Tucked away at the end of this gorge is a rather nice waterfall, which takes the runoff from the botanical gardens and sends it down the gorge to the Davinci River.
Overlooking the old town is the Narikala Fortress. It was built in the 4th century, but much of the original structure was destroyed and then rebuilt in the 16th and 17th centuries.
There are 2 ways that you can get up to the fortress. You can take the cable car from Erekle Park, which costs £2.50 and is quite quick. Or you can walk like me. I think I should have taken the cable car. The remaining part of the fortress consists of 2 walled sections. On the lower part is St. Nicholas Church. It was rebuilt in the 1990s to replace the original structure, which was destroyed in a fire.
There's not much left of the upper part, aside from the wall and a couple of turrets. You can certainly see why this location was chosen. It offers a great vantage point over the whole city.
At the other end of this hill is the 65-foot statue, the Mother of Georgia.
She was created in 1958 to celebrate the city's 1500th birthday. In her left hand, she's holding a bowl of wine to greet those who come as friends, and in her right hand is a sword for those who come as enemies. Tbilisi's old town spans both sides of the river. You can spend many hours walking along the narrow streets and admiring the buildings. There's no denying that it's a unique and beautiful place.
Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. Please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.